off those fucking shoes 2 minutes ago!
Dean, put the AC down and sit in your chair. Ten deep breaths. This is not about the town car on your way over there. This is not about the meeting. What is this about?
I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Talking to this stupid guy from the Pentagon.
Why?
Because I'm not articulate, Olivia. And I'm worried I'm just going to sound like some bratty little kid trying to get a day off.
Well, play it out. What is the worst thing that could happen? You tell him what you want, and then what?
He says no.
He says no to what?
I ask him for time off and he tells me no.
And what would him saying no signify?
I'm not getting any fucking time off.
Would the skies fall?
What?
Would the world end? Would time stop?
You joke, but you know there are people out there that can make all that shit happen.
Well, then it's a good thing that you have those big muscles then, isn't it? I can be pretty funny sometimes, huh?
You wish.
Then what are you laughing about?
I found my shoes.
How are you feeling now?
I'll live. Car's here.
Do you have your suit?
I'm wearing it.
I mean your other suit, Dee.
I'm wearing it.
You never know when you're going to be needed.
Thought the whole point of this was to try not to be needed.
What was that?
Nothing.
Well, somebody's got to work and pay for the house so we don't get evicted.
All I'm saying is that it would have been nice if you had told me you were leaving him at the house. I have some important things to take care of at work, and it would have been nice if I didn't have to bring him.
Like what, Jerry? What do you need to handle the job you don't have anymore?
Don't start.
You can wait. I'll be...
Mr. Dalton.
Yeah.
Director Larry O'Sullivan, Department of Defense, head of the Guardians Division. Pleased to meet you. I should start by stating that this conversation may not be recorded. If there's evidence of you recording our interaction, you will be sued under the Wiretap Act and almost certainly lose in court.
I'm not recording anything.
Dick Dalton, Guardian alias Super D, power, super strength, and nearly impenetrable skin to when you got such a good handshake. Advanced to Guardian status after the White Nova incident. So I hear you're having a bit of worker fatigue. Is that right?
Hey, buddy. So, Dad just needs to take care of something really important at work, okay?
But I want to come with you.
Not today, buddy.
Why?
Because I'm just gonna be in and out really quick. Do you got your phone? Okay, so you just call me if there's any problems at all, okay? And then afterwards, we're gonna go get some ice cream. All right, I'm gonna put the AC on and you just turn it off if you get too cold, okay?
I'm maintaining the safety of every single district, when typically a Guardian holds maybe 10, max. So yeah, a little bit of worker fatigue, if that's what you want to call it.
So what do you want, a vacation?
I don't need a vacation. I need a break. I need rest.
I hear you. But here's my issue, Dick. I operate under the Secretary of Defense. And if I tell him we're going to be vulnerable for a bit because this country's only active guardian needs some downtime, there's going to be cause for concern. Guess who that falls on?
With all due respect, Director, I'm not asking for a sabbatical. Look at it this way. How reasonable would it sound if you sent an ordinary soldier, mentally broken, physically spent, to fight an entire war by himself, day after day after day?
It would never happen.
But that's exactly what you're doing to me.
No, it isn't.
How isn't it?
You're not ordinary.
What's your emergency?
Jerry here. I'm not available right now. Please leave me a message. I'll call you right back.
Daddy, you left your name badge.
Speaking of war, you skipped out on the draft. Am I correct? A lot of people blamed you for that. Called you a coward. A deserter of his own country.
I know,
Not me. Why should anyone be forced to go to war? They called you selfish, but if you hadn't made that decision, there'd be no one to save anybody today. Right?
Sure.
Dick, I've seen a lot in my time at the Pentagon. And out of all those years, the one thing that continues to astound me is how fickle people are. If they love you today, they'll despise you tomorrow. And if they hate you today, they'll be groveling at your feet the next. Your approval rating was negative 13% after that incident. Know what it is today?
Surprised me.
%72%.
What?
So I can give you some time off. But think about all that goodwill you've just garnered. Lost. When everyone calls for help and no one answers. And isn't that why you swore the oath? To remove all that shame and guilt you felt for not showing up when your compatriots needed you? What's really discouraging, Dick, is you're apparently no different from the people who judge you.
I don't know what you mean.
I get a call yesterday. They tell me to be at the airport at 4 o'clock in the morning. I get on a plane and fly all the way from Virginia, away from my wife and 2 grandsons. We were supposed to go kayaking today. Instead, I'm having a conversation with a guardian who's worn out. Funny thing is, I'm here to discuss it, but you can't seem to stop looking at your civilian alerts. Go ahead. What is it? Bank robbery? Convenience store holdup? You don't want to break, Dick. It's not in you. I can give you a week off starting tomorrow, but you'd still find a way to chase those sirens. Don't be ashamed, son. That's the job.
Why are you running?
None of your fucking business. That's. Okay, God, I'm just running it back to my car.
I don't believe you. Why don't we go back where you came and see why you're so scared?
No!
No what?
There's a bomb in there. It's set to go off in a couple of minutes.
Did you put it there?
Yes.
Why?
'Cause fuck this place, that's why! They don't care! 50% of the staff, gone! Without any notice! No letter of endorsement! Not even enough time so I can find another job while I'm trying to pay off a mortgage and raise a fucking family! Meanwhile, the CEO gets a $200 million bonus!
You're such a cliche, man.
Please, let it burn.
You really care this much about your job?
I didn't spend 10 years working through college to get a job that I hate. I loved my work. I was helping people.
Well, now you're killing them.
The building is empty. It's a holiday.
Good enough for me. Fight the power!
Sorry, that took longer than expected. You ready to get some ice cream, buddy? Morgan? Morgan! 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 Oh, Morgan. Where are you? Morgan!
And you're okay with the outcome of everything?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He proved I can't even give myself a break if I wanted to.
Morgan!
You wanna get yourself killed?
My son's in the building!
Fuck! Fuck! How long until that thing goes
I don't
off?
know, maybe like a couple more minutes.
What floor is he
He's
on?
on the 6th floor! 6th floor! Fuck you! Just trying to save my son!
I got all my body parts. You got all your body parts?
Aren't you glad you brought your suit? What did I tell you? You never know when you're gonna be needed.